What? Do you guys know what's going on with crypto? Because I'm supposed to be like, the influencer and something like that. And I don't even know what's going on right now. Bitcoin looks like it's about to touch $50,000 per BTC. Maybe you missed the Ethereum run. Maybe you missed this Bitcoin run. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly the massive trade that I'm doing right now as we speak. I'll show you my buy, sell between ETH and BTC. We're talking about potentially 20+%, which is, it's not that crazy compared to altcoins, but these are very safe plays. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another cryptocurrency video. Today we're talking about Ethereum, okay? We're gonna be making a trade with Ethereum / BTC. I'll show you my exact buy points. I'll show you my exact sell points. I know I've been making some videos that might be a little bit old, like my last video was talking about Bitcoin at $23,000. Guys, you have to understand as a content creator, it's kind of hard to keep up with the volatility of this market. So bear with me. Also, I just got off a sickness. So again, just bear with me. I'm human. I don't have writers or anything that, make content for me. So besides the excuses, guys, we're going to be jumping into Bitcoin, Ethereum, exactly what's going on. I might look at some news, but really this is to make money. The goal of this video right here is to potentially, at least I know I'm making money. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm doing. If you appreciate the content, do us both a favor, hit that subscribe button as well as the push notification bell so you get videos like this all the time. Also, a couple of announcements. Guys, we are hiring as much as we can. We're looking for salespeople. We're looking for video editors. We're looking for crypto people. Go ahead to the link below. There's gonna be a landing page with the open positions and apply, guys. We're looking, again, to hire like 5 to 10 people. So go ahead below, apply to the business. We've been growing at a rapid rate. I need you guys to help me so we can get these videos out more consistent and help more people across the earth, guys. That is my goal of this channel. This is why I tell the truth. This is why we don't accept sponsorships. I try to do everything I possibly can to hold myself accountable and helping you guys grow in cryptocurrency, et cetera, et cetera. But let me stop beating around the bush. So it's very simple, guys. Right now, Bitcoin has been taking off. We saw a little Ethereum jump. So if we're looking at ETH BTC, Ethereum at one point was above BTC by about 10 to 15%. We made money on that. I took profits on that. I made a ridiculous amount of money on that trade. Now we're going on the way down. It looks like Bitcoin's increasing in dominance, and I project that Bitcoin's going to beat Ethereum. So this might be a good time to buy some Bitcoin, and then I'll show you exactly how to cycle it back into Ethereum and increase your Bitcoin and technically your Ethereum profit. So it is a 20% trade, but it also, if you understand where I'm coming from USD, it's actually more than 20%. It's about 40% trade. And I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me jump into the screen so you guys can get some specifics. For some reason, people are always missing the ETH BTC trades. You're worried about other things, guys. Don't have shiny object syndrome, right? These are the big trades right here. This is the money right here. I've been able to accumulate the most with these ETH BTC trades. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I jump into the screen, there's a couple of things we have to go over, market conditions, to make sure that our trade is going to be profitable, right? And one of them is looking at the total market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies. So congratulations, guys. We have passed 1 trillion, way past 1 trillion. We beat the all-time high that we had in 2017. So we're on our way up. Let me say it again. We are on our way up. And I want people to recognize that money is flowing into cryptocurrency. So if you see some coins going negative, it's because most likely it's losing dominance to Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin's dominance right now. As you can see, we have very, very, very strong volume on Bitcoin's dominance. And it looks like it's going to beat its last all-time, or at least its recent all-time high. And the reason for it, another big, I guess you could say, psychological thing is that Bitcoin just blew past $40,000. It blew past it. Now the big even is $50,000, halfway to 100K. So this is a big psychological number for a lot of people. So I really do think that we're going to charge on forward to 50K. So what does that mean? Look at Ethereum's dominance. So this is the dominance of Ethereum compared to any other cryptocurrency. And as you can see, it's falling, right? So what that basically means, you guys know we have a macro portfolio structure. I have a certain amount of Ethereum, and it's very similar to my Bitcoin position. And we have vast majority of that in our portfolio. So it's very important to see these because we can do the ETH BTC trades. We can move in and out of ETH and Ethereum and BTC and accumulate ridiculous percentages. So let me just go back over it one more time. Money is flowing into cryptocurrency, as you can see here from the total market capitalization of all cryptos. Bitcoin dominance is increasing for the past 2 days. This is on the daily. Ethereum dominance has been decreasing. Now let's look at ETH versus BTC. Look at this. It broke through this asymmetrical triangle, right? And it's been nosediving ever since. The RSI, everything's pointing towards Bitcoin taking dominance, right? That's everything's pointing. So this is the trade right here, okay? And we'll go over some Bitcoin Ethereum news. Actually, I do want to jump into Google Trends before we jump into the actual trade because I thought it was relevant. So guys, if you don't know what's going on, retail adoption is happening. It's happening, but it's very small. There was one point I want to make because I saw a lot of YouTubers kind of messing this one up. So for example, right now, it looks like we're about 50% of the way. So people were calling, oh, we're 50% of the way in the bull run because it looks like it's what is that? 49% compared to its, all-time high. So they're like, oh, all the retail guys are back, right? So they were calling retail investors, they were saying that, it's going to start toppling off or whatever the case is. You guys should know that's not the case, right? We're going to see this, but we're going to see 4 to 5 times more than this. We're going to see 4 to 5 times more people come in this time because just like last time, there were people that didn't know anything about crypto that started to learn a little bit. That's them going in now, right? In this next bull run, it's going to attract new investors. So I don't think it's going to go just to its all-time high, right? I think at least when it comes to search traffic, we're going to see 4 to 5 times more. So I personally believe that the bull runs may be anywhere from 10 to 20% along the way, at least when it comes to retail perspective. Now, one more thing I do want to show you. Ethereum is basically doing the same thing. It's like skyrocketing right now. But look at the difference, right? This is more evidence. When people first get into crypto, they're getting into Bitcoin, guys. We're comparing the search traffic right now. They're definitely getting into Bitcoin. I'm not saying Ethereum can't skyrocket. I'm just saying we're definitely, people are jumping into Bitcoin. That's a fact. So pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. Really important. Now, coming back to our ETH BTC trade. We just said that the total market capitalization is increasing. I just said that people go into Bitcoin first. And I know this firsthand. I had some couple of new people jump in. The first thing they were talking about is Bitcoin. They're not talking about Ethereum, usually. You could even say that institutional investors are on the same boat. They're going into Bitcoin first. So right now, at least in a very, very short term, I'm talking about the next week, maybe even less, maybe like 3 to 4 days, we're going to see Bitcoin dominance, I believe, this is my trade, increase, right? Bitcoin is going to increase over Ethereum. So where's the profit, right? So how much money could we make? Essentially, I sold, I think it was like 33 Ethereum for Bitcoin right now. So if this chart, this is ETH versus BTC. So let me give you a quick explanation. If this chart goes down, that means that Bitcoin is doing well. It's doing better than Ethereum. If this chart goes up, that means Ethereum is doing better than Bitcoin. Now let's scroll out because you guys are looking very short time frames. My goal is not to make that much, my goal is not to make small trades, guys. I want to make massive trades. So let's look at this on a massive scale. If we look at the monthly, for example, there's times where Ethereum will outcompete Bitcoin by large percentages. Look at these crazy jumps right here. So that's what I'm really looking for. So on these little trades, look at the difference. Look at these small little trades in comparison to that. We're just kind of not scalp trading because that's not what it would be classified as, but we're just trying to increase our Ethereum Bitcoin position. So I don't recommend everybody go all in to Bitcoin right now, if that makes sense. I took a certain percentage. I took like 20% into Bitcoin because there's always the potential that this could just skyrocket. Look at this candlestick, guys. There's always the potential it could just take off. So you never want to bet the house. I do not like when people bet the house. It's very risky plays. That's the easiest way to start your whole portfolio's growth for all your altcoins. All the money you've made off altcoins, one of these moves can just take all of that away. So just be very careful when you're doing this type of stuff, right? So let's look at this on a lower time frame and make our actual like buy and sell points, for example. Let me just scroll this out so we can guys get a better perspective. So as you can see here, let me just delete this. So as you can see here, I actually got in right here. But the thing is, I put in a stop loss as well. So we have about a 20% increase that could potentially happen. Let me show you. So this is about, from where it's at now at least, it's about a 20%. This is not losing because we bought it. So we have about a 20% gain, a little bit more than that, maybe like a 24%, 24, maybe 25% increase. And then you have to understand is that right here, we're going to make another buy back into Ethereum. We do this all the time. In the course, and I believe on the YouTube channel, I called this one and we took profits here. I called this one, right? I think I called this one in my course. I don't believe I called this on the channel, or maybe I did. I have to look back into my history. We took profits up here, right? Now we're in the same boat, guys. We're in the same boat. I sold a certain amount here for Bitcoin and we're coming down, okay? So we're looking for this 25% increase, but what you have to understand is that at this point right here, when we get to this point, if we do, we're gonna switch it back to Ethereum, and there's another, like, what? Another 40% increase. So being that at least me, I'm doing larger percentage of my portfolio, when I do an altcoin trade, it's like 1% of my portfolio. So it's money made, right? But it's not as much a significance as me allocating, like, let's, for example, 15% of my ETH, right? That's a large difference. So for me, at least in this trade, and everybody's gonna be different. If I'm right, I make about, I think $12,000 to $13,000. But if I'm wrong, I only lose about $1,000 to $2,000. And this is just from my stack that I'm using for this particular trade, if that makes sense. So, and the reason why I say that is because I put a stop loss in, and it's very important that you guys do that. If you don't know how to do that, guys, I have courses, I have tutorials on my YouTube channel that you can look into. They're a little bit old, but I highly recommend you just jump into one of my courses. It kind of takes all the guesswork out. This is, very easy stuff. Stop losses, it's, if you don't know that, you need help. I'm not trying to sit here and say you're helpless. I'm just saying go research, figure it out. Like, stop losses are easy, but I basically put a stop loss in right here. So at this exact point, 0.031 Satoshis, I put a stop loss in, and then we're going to exit the trade if it ever goes back up. So if, let's say I'm wrong and Ethereum starts jumping or something, right? It starts going up. We're going to exit the trade right here, which is 0.032. Okay. And that would be only a loss of about 6%. So basically it's an asymmetrical return. We're getting about a 20, maybe a 25% increase for only a loss of 6.8%. That's what you call a asymmetrical return, if that makes sense. So yeah, so you guys get it. Hopefully you get it. Right here, we made this trade. So essentially right now I sold Bitcoin for Ethereum, and then I'm going to wait till we get down to these levels. When we get down to these levels, guess what? I'm buying Ethereum right back with my Bitcoin. Okay. So for the second, just in case I don't have time to make a video, whatever the case is, or I'm late to make a video, guys, watch this. This is ETH versus BTC. Watch this chart. If you don't know what I did on the longer time frames, all you have to do is put it on the daily. Actually, you can put it on the weekly to make this wedge or whatever the case is. All you have to do is put it on the weekly, right? And then you can see right here, all I did was go from the top and the bottom. It's very, very simple, guys. Just put these lines and let's start trading them. I drew these lines months ago, and they've been profitable since all the way back here. Since all the way back here, they've been profitable. So definitely pay attention. And then you have like this area right here of support and resistance that you could draw as well. But yeah, let me go back to the daily. So just to be very clear with you guys so that you know exactly what I'm doing. I don't want to leave anybody in the dark anymore. Sorry about that, guys. I got a little sick. But as you can see right here, I'll probably enter again into Ethereum at 0.02 or maybe a little bit before, because I don't like getting greedy. I'll probably do something more along the lines of like right here. I don't like getting greedy. I don't want to do it like right, because look right, it could take off. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not greedy. And then if it keeps going down to like, let's say these levels, then I'll probably add more positions all the way down. But I'll update you at that point. If anything like that happened, I'll definitely update you guys. But that's it for this video, guys. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism, subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with this technology, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Catch you in the next one. Alex here, quick update, quick announcement. Guys, I have a new community number. So I got a second phone. You could directly text me. I'm answering all questions. My new phone number is 954-758-5473. Again, that's 954-758-5473. I'm answering all comments. Go ahead and text me now. Let's have a conversation.